I'll put images of a young white girl up with a ponytail, and then I'll flash a young black girl up with an afro puff. What is the difference? The only difference is that one texture grows up, the other's texture goes down.
That's right.
If we are wearing our hair out straight and our moms just brushed it down, and mine rises into an afro by the end of the afternoon, and yours slips down into a straight hairstyle, it's the exact same hairstyle, the texture is different.
Yeah.
Professionalism is often a code word for whiteness. How closely are we approximating whiteness and the white European facial or physical aesthetic when we are presenting? And that
Say that again. Say that again.
It is.
Say that again.
If it's professional, it's really a question for how closely are you approximating whiteness, right? And we know that the closer we get to whiteness in a society that has a racial hierarchy where the whiteness is supreme and the blackness is not, we know that the closer you approximate that, which is what that teacher is doing, right? So in that teacher's mind, she's not just concerned about the son, but she's thinking, this child has already got some disadvantages. Why add this other one to it, right? And which can often be misplaced, but it is also a protective measure. Some of the folks that I had experienced discrimination with when I was in corporate law were other black folk in the law firm. Some elder black women who had been there for decades who would pull me to the side and say, "Now, baby, we love having you here, all you young new black attorneys, but you ain't gonna go too far with your hair doing all that." And that was a sign of love. They weren't being critical. It's not that they were so riddled with self-hate that they were just trying to tear a sister down. They were trying to protect me from what they knew was coming. And so I had to let them know, I'm not trying to be partners with these people. This is not where I see myself ending, but I had to let them know that I have chosen a professional path that says wherever I go, this is how I'm going to show up. And if it's a problem for you, I need to know that at the interview stage, because it's a waste of my time, it's a waste of your time. It's not me, it's you. And so I need to be able to move on effectively and not cast my pearls before swine, not waste my time trying to elevate into this space, because if you can't get to my brilliance because you're blocked on my hair, then my brilliance will never be able to thrive in this space. And so having access to a set of regulations that are going to allow me to walk that out is very important. But we have to be clear that it is important for that teacher to know that for thousands of years, tens of thousands of years, since African people have been African people, wasn't nobody looking for no magical juice or berry or like root to make our hair straight and our skin lighter. That did not happen until slavery and until a social system that would give out benefits and take away benefits based on skin color and hair texture were created. So I get it. I understand why we are in this way. I understand why anti-blackness is what it is. That's why we need legislation and regulations that are going to allow us to live our truth despite the fact that other people are still living in the slave age.
Thank you so much. So well said. So Vicky, I have one last question for you. As an employee, what steps